Everyone, thanks for joining me, Sports Pilot James Luna, on another exciting episode of Sport Vibe on TNT World, where we'll bring you exciting and latest sport happenings across the world of sports every Tuesday. This week won't be an exception, so I would implore you to please stay tuned because we'll be right back shortly after this break. Welcome back. It's a beautiful Tuesday afternoon and getting started from the world of NBA, where we discuss the Bolton Celtic, who were able to win the NBA championship for the first time in 16 years to break the tally and the record in the NBA championship by winning it on 18 occasions after they were able to defeat the Mavericks in the finals of that particular tournament. The Celtics were able to win it just after 16 years of waiting in the history of NBA and were able to take their tally to 18 wins in the NBA championship record, and that is the highest in the history of NBA. Congratulations to Celtic for becoming the most prolific team in the world of NBA, and congratulations to their coach for making it possible just after 16 years. And quickly, let's switch our attention to the world of Formula One, where we saw the Spanish Grand Prix taking place during the weekend, and we saw Max Verstappen being able to win that competition, to win it for the third consecutive time in a row. The Spanish Grand Prix looks like one of the races that Max Verstappen looks to like so much in the world of Formula One. He was able to win it in the year 2022, year 2023, and the year 2024 in 3 seasons in a row. Max Verstappen has won the Spanish Grand Prix. That event was full of so many dramas, where we saw McLaren driver Lando Norris becoming second in that particular competition. Remember, he started the competition on a pole position, but at the end of it, he was only able to finish second position behind Max Verstappen. Another interesting one in the Spanish Grand Prix is that we saw Lewis Hamilton finishing podium in over a year. Lewis Hamilton finishing third in that particular competition means that in over 18 months he was able to make podium for the first time. It's quite an interesting one for Lewis Hamilton and the Mercedes, winning their fourth podium in the year 2024 season after missing out from the podium for over a year now. It's quite an interesting one. Like I said, remember that Lewis Hamilton holds the record of the most races won in the world of Formula One, and as such, Lewis Hamilton got his 198th podium in the world of Formula One. 198 career podium for Lewis Hamilton, who finished third. And also in the Formula One and the Spanish Grand Prix, Lando Norris won the Driver of the Day award, and this means that Max Verstappen has been able to win 7 races out of the available 10 in all competition in the Formula One. Quite an interesting one for Max Verstappen, who has continued his dominance from where he stopped in the 2023 season. Will he be able to show that same dominance in the 2024 season, though it has looked more difficult than it were in the last season, where he was able to win more of the race, 21 races in the last 23 races in the world of Formula One. He has been able to win 7 from the available 10 and is the highest driver when it comes to the driver standing in the world of Formula One. After saying that, let's switch our attention to the world of football, where we start from the Premier League, and we announce that Leicester has appointed the former head coach of Nottingham Forest, when we talk about Steve Cobbler, as their new head coach, and will be taking charge of Leicester City from next season. Quite an interesting one for Leicester City, deciding to go for an experience in the Premier League and going for the coach that has so many experience of the Premier League, as he was able to coach Nottingham Forest. Will he be able to do so many wonders with Leicester City? And also talking about the Premier League, we talk about the Brighton and Wolves Albion manager, who will be the youngest manager to manage a Premier League side on a permanent deal next season. Remember that Brighton and Albion has announced the appointment of Hosler as their new manager, and that means the 31-year-old man will be the youngest manager ever to manage a Premier League team, the youngest permanent manager to manage in the Premier League history. It's an interesting one. We can't wait for next season in the Premier League. Let's see if Manchester City will continue their dominance, or Arsenal will be able to put up a stunt next season in the world of football. Quickly, let's go on a very short break, but when we're right back, we continue from where we stop. Welcome back, and we are still talking sports and continuing from the Euro 2024 that is going on right now in Germany. We know that Germany has qualified for the round of 16, followed by Switzerland from the Group A. It's quite an interesting match between Germany and Switzerland, where Germany were held to a 1-1 draw in the final game of the Group A. But an outbreaking one for the Scotland, who were knocked out of the Euro 2024 after they failed to win against Hungary in that particular match, where we saw a collision between their player and the picture. In a match where we saw a collision between their player and the Scotland keeper, but at the end of it all, Scotland has been eliminated from the Euro 2024. Remember that Poland were the first team to be eliminated from the Euro 2024. Germany and Switzerland are through to the round of 16. Following them is Spain to the round of 16. Portugal are through to the round of 16 as well, when they were able to defeat Turkey 3-0. And in that particular match, we saw Cristiano Ronaldo, though yet to score a goal in the Euro 2024, remains the highest goal scorer in the competition. History has also moved instantly to the most assists in the history of the competition, after he was able to provide an assist for Bruno Fernandes against Turkey. He had the total number of 8 assists in the competition, who happens to be the highest assist in the record of the Euros. Quite an interesting one for CR7, becoming the player with the most assists and the highest goal scorer in the Euros. And also talking about Euros, how far will England be able to go in the Euros 2024? Remember, England were able to finish in second in the Euro 2021, but in the Euro 2024 they look to be struggling, particularly after their 1-1 draw against Denmark in their group stage. Will they be able to go far in this particular competition? We'll be able to see the likes of Harry Kane turning up for his side, and will Southgate be able to get things right for the team going forward in the Euro 2024? And also, still talking about football, let's switch our attention back to the Premier League, where we talk about the opening week and the Premier League. The fixtures has been released for the opening week and the Premier League, where we'll be seeing so many interesting matches played in the Premier League. We'll be seeing Manchester United starting the 2024-2025 season in the Premier League by taking on Fulham on Friday in that particular opening fixtures in the Premier League. Arsenal will be playing with Hampton Wonder. Ipswich, will just got their promotion to the Premier League, will be starting with a great start when they will be facing Liverpool in that particular fixture. And also an interesting one and a super Sunday in the world of football is a match between Chelsea and Manchester City that will be played on Sunday in the opening fixtures of the Premier League. Will Manchester City be able to continue from where they stopped in the Premier League, or will Chelsea be able to put up a fight against Manchester City? Remember that they were only able to defeat Chelsea in the FA Cup semi-final. Chelsea were able to hold Manchester City to draws in the Premier League, where they were able to play them 4-4 draw and a 1-1 draw in the Premier League. This will be an interesting one to start the Premier League with. Who will be winning the Premier League this season is a question that is so early to ask in the Premier League, and this is the lens that we will be going on this week's episode of Sport Vibe on DNT Work. For more news and sports stories, follow us across our various social media handle at Sport Vibe on DNT Work. Remain blessed, enjoy your week, and be a law-abiding citizen. Thank you.